Yeah, we're really excited to play them. Obviously, they're a great team.
Them just coming in here and pushing us to our best ability is always exciting.
We're excited to accept the challenge of a new team that we never played before.
We never want to take it for granted, especially, you know, in a time like this.
We're going to have to come out and play our game and do our very best and hopefully come out with a win.
We're always coming in prepared and ready to play no matter who the opponent is.
Definitely present some challenges for us. I think we can present some challenges to them, so it should be a good matchup, should be a lot of fun.
What's going on? It's Colton Howard filling in for Glenn Marini tonight in the Highlight Zone, but hey, that's okay because as the state tournament heats up for girls basketball with regionals this weekend, the ladies playing on Saturdays for the rest of the season, so we've got a lot of great boys basketball action to get to tonight, including Homestead's journey to 21-0 and the ACAC conference title race. But first, what do you get when you get the two top independent teams in the state and you put them in the same roof? Well, you get an epic game of the week. The Irish of Cathedral, second in the independent rankings. The Braves first. Cathedral at Blackhawk. It's your Highlight Zone game of the week. It's the first meeting in school history between these two programs. Check it out. First quarter, Tayshawn Connor to Vincent Brady. Wow, we've got dunking action already. The score is 16-10 in the first. Blackhawk Christian ahead. Still in the first quarter, the Braves ending the quarter with a splash. Marcus Davidson hitting the corner three. Blackhawk leading by 12 at the end of the quarter. Third quarter action, Davidson to Caleb First for the dunk, but the Irish still ahead. Blackhawk in the third quarter. First once more airtime. He gets it in the paint. He works it down and slams it home. Then Tayshawn Connor to Vincent Brady for the dunk. It's a 9-point game late. In this one, more from Cathedral in the fourth. Tayshawn Connor to Jake Davis for the three-pointer. It's 71-63. But the Braves trying to make a run towards the end of this game. Marcus Davidson with the steal and the layup on the other side. It's a 6-point game, 77-71. Blackhawk trailing, but the Irish just keeping the lead. Jake Davis to Jackson Edwards for the dunk, and Cathedral wins 86-78.
We just got to, bounce back. It's one of those games where obviously it's a tough loss, but you can't dwell on it too long, and we just got to, be ready to bounce back and, go at it again tomorrow.
The experience is invaluable for us. When you play a game like that, it feels like you gain 3 or 4 games worth of experience in a single game. And, they're a very good basketball team, and, they obviously played very well tonight.
It's going to be a busy week. Next up, Blackhawk plays Fort Wayne's newest program, Elevation Prep, tomorrow at 3. Like Blackhawk Christian, Homestead has state title aspirations. The Spartans 20-0, ranked #1 in Class 4A. They're hosting Concordia. First quarter, it's Homestead's Fletcher Lawyer with the steal and the score to follow. Later in the first, Concordia knocking the Cadets. Luke Speckard drains the shot from beyond the arc, and we've got ourselves a little bit of a ball game. To end the quarter, Lawyer sparking the lightning, and on the other end, Luke Goody bringing the thunder with the slam, and Homestead wins it 88-44. So, Homestead is at Carroll next week. Will they both be undefeated in the conference? Chargers had to take care of Northrop first. Jalen Jackson moves like Jackson with the lay-in to open up the game. Carroll leading right now, but Devin Campos camping from the three-point arc, takes the shot, and Northrop is on the board now with that three-pointer. Kamani Smith, what can't he do working inside? The step-back jumper is good. Then you're going to see Charlie Rudolph from 3. Right there. Hits it, no problem. And the Chargers starting to break away. Then Mr. Ryan Preston, you've heard his name here before here on this show. He does it again. Lays it in, and Carroll wins it 65-42. Two teams heading in the right direction. Dwenger beat East Noble by 30 on Wednesday. Northside had won 4 of its last 5 games. Pick this up in the first. Northside's Brashawn Bassett going deep with the 3. He connects. It's a 5-0 Legends lead. Still in the first, Dwenger looking to get their feet back, and Brendan Lytle hits a deep 3 for the Saints. Still a 5-point lead for Northside. The first quarter still It was a great first quarter. The Legends, Bronte Johnson gets a tough lay in to fall, and Northside wins it 72-65. At Kilmore Court, Snyder had Blackhawk on the ropes before losing a tough one earlier this week. Panthers looking to bounce back against Lures. First quarter, passing around the yard, finds senior Jade Moore for the 3-ball, splashes it home. Panthers go out to a 10-0 lead to start this game. Still in the first quarter, ball kicked back out to the senior Nayland Thompson. Nailing threes, gets Lures on the board. But to end the first quarter, check out this gem of the night candidate. More to Elijah Brown. Watch out. What a dunk and what a win for the Panthers. Snyders takes this one 94-51. Last stop in the SAC, Wayne at Southside. Archers coming off a 9-point win over Lures on Tuesday. Fourth quarter, Archers working the ball, finding Jalen Lattimore under the rim for 2. Southside jumps out to a 3-point lead. More fourth quarter action. Wayne not going anywhere. Jashawn Hargrave gets the 2 points to fall, and it's just a 2-point game. More fourth quarter action. Cam Tolles, check this out, ties the game under the rim, but Southside wins the game at the free throw line. 60-54 is your final score. In the Northeast 8, a win by Leo, and they finish unbeaten in the conference and clinch the title outright. Standing in their way, the Columbia City Eagles. Mason Baker with the jumper in the third quarter. He's looking fresh. Then Leo's Blake Davidson with the 3. He ended the game with 28 points, my word. And then his buddy, DJ Allen, getting in on the mix right here. Pass safe from going out of bounds and then laid up with the shot by DJ Allen. More third quarter action. Andrew Hendricks right here. He's going to drive inside. Nice pump fake. Boom. Gets the and one. Basket falls. But Leo saying anything you can do, we can do better right here. DJ Allen working the paint, gets the foul and the basket to count. Leo wins 69-52. They are your NE8 champs.
It feels great. You know, we worked all season and we had some ups and downs, but I think we're really coming together and it's showing now.
At the beginning of the season, you want to make it as far as you can. And most definitely, of course, winning conference, and that was one of our main goals. But, in practice, us just, keeping that dedication and working as hard as we can.
If we just keep getting better every day, I know it's a cliche, but that's what we want to do is try to improve. And hopefully, come sectional time, we're playing our best basketball.
Moving right along, connecting the dots, Belmont's only conference loss this year is to Leo and New Haven. Braves at home against DeKalb tonight. In the third quarter, Caden scores the first bucket, first quarter, scores the first bucket at 2-0. John Ullman getting in on the action for Belmont, makes it 10-6. Then Cole Richmond pulling up for the big three-pointer, makes this a 1-point game. Then Isaiah Wellman scores in transition. Belmont out to a 3-point lead right there, drains it, and Belmont wins in triple overtime by a point, 57-56. That does it for the SAC and the Northeast 8 tonight, but when we come back, some more conference titles could be decided tonight. In the ACAC, Heritage, a win away from running the tables. Could the Patriots win the conference outright? Or would Jay County have something to say about it? In the NECC, Westview looking to clinch at least a share of the conference crown, plus a huge TRC showdown at Manchester. All that and more when the Highlight Zone returns.
And you're watching the Highlight Zone.
We're the Patriots. Stay tuned to the Highlight Zone. Let's go.
The Patriots showing love in the ACAC. We're already down to the crown. Heritage coming into the night 5-0 in the conference, a win by Adam Gray's team, and they'd finish unbeaten in league play and win the conference title outright. Standing in their way, the Jay County Patriots. First quarter, Dalton Wasson for 3. What's up? Wasson makes it 28-21. Then Niles Knappel for three-pointer. Yeah, that's good. Extends the lead to 12 points now. Now Dalton Wasson pulling up. He can just do it from a little bit of everywhere, right? Then Jay County trying to get a little showboaty right here. Dirksen hits it, but Niles Knappke for three once again, and makes it 39-28. Heritage wins this one 50-44.
The goal was not to share the title. We wanted to win. We wanted 6-0 in the conference. We got all the fans out here. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's excited to see us win.
Oh, this will definitely motivate us, you know, coming off this incredible win. Jay County's a really good squad. I mean, we got to be ready for New Haven. I mean, New Haven and then Canterbury after that, and then we got to be ready for postseason.
In the NECC, Prairie Heights at Westview. A win by the Warriors, and they'd be 10-0 in the conference and clinch at least a share of the conference title. Gavin Kohler making things happen, sinks the two-pointer at the line. Prairie Heights leading 2-0. Caleb Corey passes to Luke Miller, and he lays it up, makes it 2-2 now. Caleb Corey, he's just going a little everywhere, puts up the two-point shot, and it's now a 4-2 ball game. But Brady Yoder taking his time, pulls up, hits the three-pointer, and Westview goes on a 9-point lead. It's 11-2. Westview ends up winning this one 82-43. In Turtletown, Busco standouts Landon Jordan and Jackson Paul both signed to play college ball at Huntington University last night. The seniors looking to lead the Eagles over Hamilton. First quarter action, Hamilton's Caleb Kragers grabs the rebound, hits the putback for two. It's good, but Hamilton finds himself trailing by 15 points early. Later in the first quarter, Luke McClure taking off to the rim, finishes it with the lay-in, and the Eagles feeling pretty good. They're up 22-4. Second quarter action, some things just never get old. Landon Jordan signing with Huntington University last night and slamming down dunks tonight. Wow, Busco wins this one 88-18. Huge game in the Three Rivers Conference. Peru 6-0 in the TRC. Manchester not too far behind them at 4-1. Third quarter, Manchester with a commanding lead, 49-32, and Cade Jones drains the three that gives Manchester a 52-32 lead. Third quarter still, Matthew Ross for Peru, the hoop, and the harm. Manchester now leads 52-35. Later in the third, it's Maddox Zolman with the three-pointer. Manchester, they're just out to a huge lead. They lead 55-35, that's 20 points. Still in the third, Matthew Roediger. Manchester now leads 57-35, and they take this one with ease, 87-74. Rochester also a game in, 6-0 in the TRC. Zebras trying to stay perfect against Wabash. First quarter action, Rochester with the inbounds pass to Quinn Stizik, and the Zebras take the 1-point lead. Still in the first, Jasper Walter for Wabash drains the three-pointer. Wabash leading 4-2. A little later on in the first, Grant McCarter ties the game at 4 apiece. Then Kyle Renners, the steal, he takes it all the way for the bucket. Rochester leading 9-4. And again, Kyle Renners would score, and Rochester wins this one 67-57. Final stop for high school hoops, a win by Warsaw, and they can clinch at least a share of the NLC title. Tigers at Plymouth. Check this out, off a missed shot right here, Ben Bargan cleans it up, back up for two. Warsaw up to a 20-3 lead after quarter one. Plymouth, Davis Ray makes it rain. He led the Pilgrims with 18 points. Judah Simpunkwe cuts the back door, gets the hoop and the foul. Warsaw wins it 70-44. Warsaw, first time ever NLC champs in football and boys basketball history. The Highlight Zone continues after the break with your Peter Franklin Jewelers Gem of the Night and Comet season opener. We'll be back.
You're watching the Highlight Zone. Go Eagles!
From here on out, Friday nights on the Highlight Zone, they belong to the boys. So what's the best these young gentlemen could come up with tonight? Well, my friend, it's time to find out. It's time for your Gem of the Night, brought to you by Peter Franklin Jewelers. The honor goes to Mr. Landon Jordan from Churubusco with your Peter Franklin Jewelers Gem of the Night. Fast break action, hammers it home with the one-handed slam. This man has some talent. As for next week's big games, the SAC game we've been waiting for all season long. It's Homestead at CARROLL. Both teams undefeated in the conference. That's going to be a good one. That'll be your Highlight Zone game of the week. Meanwhile, Heritage heads to New Haven. Belmont is at Bluffton, and Angola is at Eastside. Those games and much, much more next Friday on the Highlight Zone. From the hardwood to the ice, season opener for the Fort Wayne Comets. Yes, Comets hockey is back. Hayes on the road at Wheeling. Down 2-0 at one point in this game. The Comets coming all the way back to tie the game at 2 in the third period, but overtime would belong to the Nailers, and Wheeling wins 3-2 over the Comets in overtime. These two play again tomorrow night. We'll bring you all the action. Speaking of openers, the home opener for the Mastodons volleyball team, Don's hosting Quincy. In the first set, John Dietrich powers home the monster kill. Setting it up on the play was Sean Califf, and the Dons even it at 1 apiece. Later in the first set, it's Vicente Ibarra sends a clean ace over the net, and PFW taking a commanding lead. A little more action in the first set. Califf serving his way to another unreturnable ball over the net, and the Dons taking the home opener. PFW wins 3-1. Back to hoops, Mastodon women with their first of 2 games at Cleveland State this weekend. The Dons trying to snap a 27-game losing streak in the second quarter. Riley Ott swings it over to Valerie Clark for the deep 3. She connects. The Dons closing the gap to 6 points by halftime. To the third quarter, Sierra Bell on the fast break, taking her time, making the jumper. She hits a double-double for Bell, but it just wasn't enough, and the Dons and Cleveland State wins 68-45. Meanwhile, the Mastodons men's team, they take the loss to Youngstown State's 84-70. That's going to do it for their Highlight Zone. Thanks for being so patient with me on my first ever Highlight Zone by myself. Glenn, if you're watching, we miss you. We had one heck of a night of boys only. We're looking really forward to next week, our game of the week being between Homestead and CARROLL, an SAC showdown. It's going to be super exciting. But tomorrow, girls basketball regional action, we'll bring that to you as well. Make sure to tune right here at Wayne 15 for early action at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and then the championship regional games happening at Nightcast. So make sure you join us tomorrow at on Wayne 15 to see all the awesome things that we have in girls basketball. But that's going to do it for your local Highlight Zone action. Thank you for watching. Have a good night and take care.